Friends, welcome to another view from the shed. We've been hearing a lot over the last few weeks about the importance of key workers during the crisis and what a job they are doing. The doctors, the nurses, the carers, the delivery drivers, the shop workers, the emergency services, the people who work on the utilities. I could just go on and on and on. And I guess that many of us joined that wave of applause as it resonated around our nation when we stood outside our homes and showed our appreciation. And we are truly thankful. And I hope we will remember our gratitude when this crisis is over, but that remains to be seen. But I've also found myself pondering about the idea of key worker designation. What does it mean to be a key worker in this situation? You see, in some senses, every home has a key worker. Every parent has a vital role to play. Our children learn from what they see in us. They pick up our attitudes. They sense our feelings. They register our fears and our frustrations, as well as our joys. And all kinds of people are doing all kinds of things they never thought that they would have to do. A year or so ago, my sister died of a brain tumour. She was an amazingly positive person who taught, then homeschooled her own children, and in the later years became a minister doing some wonderful things with God. And I was part of a Facebook conversation with part of our family. They were setting themselves for the challenge of homeschooling during the lockdown and doubted that they were up to it. And they commented that Anne, my sister, she would have been really good at this. And you know, she would have been. But one of the things she would have been best at was making us believe that we could be really good at it too. And she would have noticed when we did it well, and she would have made sure that we noticed too. Goodness, there are some fraught moments along the way, aren't there? There are times when the patience flags and the tempers fray and the energy fails. But notice the moments, friends, when it goes well, when you stay strong, when the children laugh, when the day feels as close to normal in the home as it's possible to feel in the madness, or even just when you get through another day. So we salute the key workers on the front line. The medical staff, the nurses, the emergency services, the care workers, the delivery drivers, the shop workers, and the myriad others that are stepping up and stepping out. And it is my honest hope that when this is all over, we will remember on whom we depended during the crisis. But I also want to salute the stay-at-home key workers. Every person who reminds another person, or indeed themselves, that they need to stay in and stay safe. Every parent and grandparent who is carrying responsibilities for the physical, educational and mental well-being of youngsters in a way that they had never expected. I salute you, and I encourage you to salute yourself. The Apostle Paul is an old man when he writes to a man called Timothy. Timothy is young and he's about to assume the responsibility of ministry left by the aged Paul. Surely Timothy felt completely out of his depth. And Paul wrote this to him: "Do your best to be a worker approved by God." Do your best. And whether we are key workers out in the field or as key workers in the home, whether you are living as part of a group or family, or if you're on your own, just do your best with each day and find comfort and strength in the truth that we receive the smile of God for our work, not when we always get it right, but when we do our faithful best. And please don't beat yourself up if it goes wrong. Celebrate that you've made it through another day and done your best for those you love. Remember, in the words of Anne Radmacher, courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is the little voice at the end of the day that says, "Okay, I'll try again tomorrow." stay safe, stay inside if you can, and stay close to God. God bless.